Hey guys, this is Chad and Mike from Maniacs. We're going to be talking about the 2014 NBA free agent class here, which is looking pretty nice.
Oh yes.
Especially after the events of today. The bombshell was dropped that LeBron James is going to opt out of his contract.
The
final 2
decision
years.
part two?
Possibly. I think he's just going to go back to Miami, less money, try to get more play and get more
Well, no,
people.
he's actually able to get more money.
He can get more money,
From-
but I believe that the reason he's doing this is to just take less money,
Oh, right.
take less money, and be able to sign more guys.
Right.
Because you got to think that the core he has now, it's going to get you to the finals
Right.
in the East.
Well, he's because what I saw on ESPN was they were Miami's the only team to give him a max 5-year contract
Yes.
of $124 million.
Yes.
Any other team would be only able to give 4
Right.
at 93.
Right.
So that's $30 million right there.
Right, and I still think he takes less than that.
You think he's going to take less than
I think
120?
I think he's going to take less than what he's even paid now. He's
If
paid now is being paid about $20
You want to
million
know how
now.
he could? I'd take the 120, and then I'd ask them to trade Dwayne Wade, because that guy, he turned the ball over so many times.
I know.
I think he's the reason why. Because LeBron,
I think Dwayne Wade's the reason.
I think Dwayne Wade was the reason.
That they lost to the Spurs.
Yes,
I don't know. Man.
he's
You can't just put it all on Dwayne Wade.
his shooting percentage, his turnovers.
You can't put
Right.
you can't put that all on Dwayne Wade.
He's getting paid
Yeah,
almost $20 million. You pay me $20 million. I'm not going to shoot
But
3 for 15.
Yeah, he had a terrible finals. But
Oh.
that's not the reason they lost. The Spurs just had the answer. That's the reason why.
Well, that too, but they knew immediately how to guard Wade. Immediately.
Yeah. So.
And he had Ginobili guarding him. What the
Yeah.
fuck,
Okay.
man?
Fair point. That's a fair point. That's a fair point.
You're supposed to be more athletic
Yeah.
and quicker.
Yeah.
And Ginobili's getting paid like half what he's
Yeah.
getting.
But and that's kind of what I think though, that LeBron is going to take less money.
Oh, okay.
Because he's getting paid about 20. I think he'll go in for about 15 now. I think he's going to take a huge pay cut. I think he really wants to at least match Jordan's rings. And so
Everyone.
but he can
Right.
do it if
He can do it.
If he takes less
Yeah.
money and
And
gets a
then
better cast, he could do
Yeah.
it in Miami. That's
Yeah.
just my opinion. That's
Okay.
what I think is going to happen.
I understand.
But yeah, he can definitely get more money if he wanted to. Which, I mean, if he does take the max here, I don't blame him.
Right.
Because
He's a
that's
businessman.
share of money.
He's a
Exactly.
businessman, though.
Exactly.
And he's proved it countless times. Like, he took the same amount of money as Chris Bosh and Wade back when he signed with Miami.
Yep. Actually, I think he took less than Bosh. Actually, I think Bosh had the biggest contract, if I remember correctly.
Which,
but
yeah.
I could not be, but I think I remember seeing
Which is
that and
amazing.
laughing really, really
Yeah,
hard.
right. You know what, Bosh?
Yeah,
You know.
you can get paid for that.
Yeah, why not?
But so that's LeBron. So you think he stays or does he go? Do you want him back in Cleveland?
As what Cleveland people have said, he owes them. He does. Like just one ring. Because he was so close.
Well, he got the finals.
When we got to the finals, maybe he'll tinker around with other teams, see what the water's like. Be like, oh, because
Well, yeah, the Lakers got a lot of cap space.
They do.
That scares me. As a Blazer fan, that
yeah.
scares the hell out of me.
And LeBron, stay out of the West Coast.
Yeah,
we don't
stay in your corner.
Yes.
Just stay there.
because
We have enough problems in the West.
Yeah.
So let's. we don't need you
trouble.
here.
Yeah, and but he'll tinker around, see what other teams are offering and everything, and but I think he's gonna have in his peripheral, he's gonna see Cleveland right there and see the moves they're making.
Okay.
And if they bring
Number
on,
one pick.
they have the number 1 pick, but if they put Andrew Wiggins at shooting guard and LeBron at small forward
And Kyrie at the point.
and Kyrie at the point.
If you can't win with that team, I don't know.
Dude. Just
saying.
have those three.
I'm just saying,
No,
yeah.
can you imagine Rondo? So
with
the reason I pick Rondo to be on instead of Kyrie Irving is because Kyrie Irving he's
yeah, I think
it's
you're right.
his knee, it's an injury and everything. But the thing is, LeBron, he'll be spoiled with Rondo.
Yeah.
Especially
Rondo would be a great
over Chalmers.
Yeah,
that's
if on both teams, I would think about maybe doing a straight up Rondo for Irving.
Oh, yeah.
I think that makes sense for both teams, really.
Oh, yeah.
Celtics get younger. You would have Irving with their sixth pick, who could be Joel Embiid or could be an Aaron Gordon, Julius Randle. I mean, that could be a good pairing there.
That's right.
Good building blocks there. And then I think you're right. I think Rondo would be a much better point guard for LeBron than Kyrie, for sure.
Well,
for
yeah.
sure.
Well, because LeBron had Chalmers in Miami, and I think anybody's better than Chalmers.
Yeah.
I think I would have rather had David Wesley. Yes, that turd. Yeah. I'd rather have him than Chalmers.
And so so that's LeBron.
That's LeBron.
The other big player, free agent, who opted out.
Yes.
Carmelo Anthony, leaving the Knicks.
Yeah.
Good call.
Good. Yes,
Get
definitely
off that
a good
ship.
call. Like it's good that Phil Jackson, he's the leader.
Zen master. Yeah.
Zen master.
I trust Phil to turn that around.
Yeah.
But I think he should do that without Melo.
Yep.
I personally believe that Carmelo will never win a title if he's the best player on the team.
Yep. He's got to have.
He doesn't play defense.
Mm-mm.
Doesn't pass enough.
No.
He's a great player. I'm a big Melo fan. I've been a Melo fan since he was at Syracuse.
Yeah.
I've liked him a lot. I'm not trying to shit on the guy, but I don't think he can win a ring as the best player.
No. But could there possibly be Jonah was talking about this, possibly LeBron and Melo possibly playing
in Chicago?
No, possibly in Miami.
Oh, Miami. Oh, okay.
Yeah, because there was a rumor going around that Carmelo might be joining. But if I was Melo and I was watching the finals, I'd be like, maybe steer away from.
If Melo went to Miami.
Well, Melo. Well, yeah, but Melo's gonna want some, a different point guard than Chalmers. I say
then just play LeBron at the point guard. I mean, at that point. At that point.
Oh God, LeBron at point would just be amazing. It will just be his old school Cleveland days.
Yeah.
But yeah, I have Melo going to either Chicago or Miami.
Chicago seems to be the prevailing theory. I've also heard the Clippers as well. I don't know how much.
Well, he wouldn't be the best player on the team.
Think he's worse than Paul?
Oh, I was figuring Blake.
Blake is the best player on that team. Chris Paul's the best player on that team.
Well, I'm a Blake Griffin fan, so.
Well, I like Blake Griffin.
But Chris
Paul's the best player of the generation.
Chris Paul, yeah.
He's the best point guard of the generation. I should say.
He's a shorter Magic Johnson.
Just don't go to LA like I was saying with LeBron. Just stay away. Stay in the East.
You're doing good over there.
Yeah, just stay there.
You are.
I think he goes to Chicago. It'd be stupid if he did, but I think he will.
Yeah.
Playing for Tom Thibodeau in that style, that's not going to end well. Thibodeau's going to get fired if that happens. I'm sorry, Tibbs. So you think he goes to Miami?
I'm probably leaning a little bit towards Miami. Yeah.
Okay.
But if he goes to Miami, Wade's out.
I think the only reason Melo can get to Miami is if Wade opts out.
Yeah.
If Wade opts in, if Dwayne Wade opts in, then there's no money.
Yeah.
If Dwayne Wade and Chris Bosh both opt in, there's no money to pay those two plus LeBron plus Melo.
Right.
You could play 4 and 5 the whole game.
Right.
Which I don't think Dwayne Wade can do that right now.
No, he can't.
LeBron could.
LeBron could, yeah.
Probably.
So you think he's going the dumb decision?
I think he goes to Chicago. Yeah. I think he does. He gets more money in New York. He might just be looking for a bigger contract in New York.
I think that's what he's probably doing.
I think it's 60-40. He stays. I think it's 60% he goes to Chicago, 40% he stays in New York. I don't think he goes to Miami.
You don't think he's going?
No. There's no money. Because Dwayne Wade's going to opt in.
Well, no.
Dwayne Wade's going to opt in. He's not going to get that money.
Well, I didn't really think of that. But if Wade opts in,
and Bosh is going to opt in too, because he's not going to get that money anywhere else either.
Well, no, he's not. Oh, jeez. Well, neither is Wade. Wade's going to be getting almost $20 million.
So yeah, so they're both going to opt in. Yeah. I think they're both going to opt in. So there's no money to pay him.
But another person who's probably just going to stay is Dirk Nowitzki.
Yeah, Dirk. He's just going to stay in
Mark
Dallas.
Cuban's going to do everything in his power.
He gets more money, more years. Yep. He's staying in Dallas.
You might as well. There's not much really to say because Mark Cuban and Dirk Nowitzki are like that.
Yeah, they're homies.
And they, and Mark Cuban said a little while back, he's like, Dirk's not going anywhere. He's a Mavs for life.
He's staying.
So
don't really need to talk about that. He's staying there.
And it's basically
same thing with Tim
Duncan. Yeah,
he picked up his option yesterday, I believe, for $10 million. He's only getting paid $10 million. That's a great contract.
You want to know something? What
That's
Greg
a
Popovich
fantastic
needs to
contract.
do? Yes, it is. What Popovich needs to do for how much Tim Duncan has done for this team, though, like he needs to get some players like some extra benefits, some extra incentives for signing up and everything because. Like, no offense to
performance bonuses, right?
Performance bonuses.
Yeah.
Because Tim Duncan is still averaging almost 2 blocks a game.
Yeah. No, he's like, he just won the title. Like, he's still playing like great. So.
And, but how he's able to rebound, block, still score.
Yeah. Yeah.
Average double-double.
Exactly. He's my favorite player, but since I've been alive, has been Tim Duncan. I love Tim Duncan. He's
great power forward.
Great. The best power forward of all time.
Yeah.
No question. Don't give me that Ken McHale shit. It's Tim Duncan. It is Tim Duncan.
Tim Duncan would dominate Kevin McHale in the 80s.
Yeah, for sure. He would eat McHale's lunch.
Yes. And take his money.
So we already talked about Dwayne Wade. I think he opts in because he's not going to get that money anywhere else.
You might as well get that money to pay for your knee surgeries.
Yeah, so. And he's not like LeBron where he's chasing rings. I don't think he's trying to. He's
not
trying to compare himself to LeBron. So
he already has 3 rings.
Yeah, he just wants money. Yep. So take it.
Early retirement.
Another. What about think about Lance Stevenson? That's been another name that's been.
Lance Stevenson.
Been knocked around here. I love the guy. I love Lance. He's awesome. He's a head case. I love it. I love head cases.
He's too mature, I feel. Blowing in LeBron's ear.
Love it.
I love it. Oh my gosh.
I was applauding Lance Stevenson for doing that.
And how did that work for him?
Yeah, they lost, but I mean, you can't really put that on Lance.
Yeah, but he can't. But he tried getting in LeBron's head.
Why not? Yeah. If you're probably not, but why not try? Why not try?
It was just
good. I applaud you, Lance Stevenson, for blowing LeBron James' ear. That was hilarious and the best part of the playoffs. Aside from Lillard's game-winning three-point shot.
Houston. Oh.
Yeah. So
I have a feeling.
But is he too much of a head case for Larry Bird and the Pacers?
I think so.
Think that he's out?
Yeah.
Where do you think?
No, because Larry Bird told him. He said you need to quit with this stuff because you're in the NBA. You're basically a role model. You need to act like a professional. It sort of goes back to J.R. Smith untying shoes.
That was hilarious too.
Well, that was hilarious, but it's like, come on. And then you get fined for it. Well, he didn't get fined for blowing in LeBron's ear.
At least he didn't bite anybody like a certain soccer player.
Yeah. But I have a feeling. I don't think he's not worth a lot of money to me. He's not. Like, I think whatever he's going to get, it's going to be too much.
To kind of do a comparison for Blazer fans. Like Batum money? Like Batum?
Too much.
Batum money? Too much. Too much.
Even paying Batum that much money was too much.
Yes. Yes.
I'm sorry.
I'm a Nick fan. I love Nick, but that's too much money.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because he wanted to. It was funny because Nicholas Batum, he's not a free agent, but still, when he was like, you know what, Portland, I don't really want to play. And then
I think that was mainly his agent. I think he was saying that.
Yeah.
I'll give Nick the benefit of the doubt until he leaves. Then I'll give him like.
Yeah. Go back to France. Zach Randolph though. It's
a player option. I think he picks it up.
You think he picks it up? I think he's going to try contract negotiation.
I don't know how much money he's getting paid for that. I don't think he gets more money than he's currently being paid. I mean,
but still, he could be.
I think he opts in. I think we'll see. We talked about Chris Bosh.
Oh yeah.
Paul Pierce is a free agent. Another big name.
Possible back to Boston.
Ooh,
finish out in Boston.
Could be.
I say.
Why not? I don't know their cap situation, but.
He'll want to retire in Boston. He's made so much money.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think he goes to back to Brooklyn.
No.
That's a sinking ship, I think, honestly.
A player that I want on Portland.
Yeah.
No, not Chris Humphries.
I think I know who you're going with here.
Gortat.
Okay, not who I was thinking of.
Who were you thinking?
I was thinking of Greg Monroe.
Oh, Greg Monroe too, but Gortat.
Like
he's got that.
Like the Polish hammer, huh?
The Polish hammer. No homo. He's got the talent which he's proved countless times
Yeah.
against Portland.
Yeah.
And
He's mean streak too. Portland needs that for sure.
we need that, and I think he could get us fired up. He, Dame, LaMarcus,
Yeah.
just be able to fire up the whole team and just get us. To
Yeah,
where we
I mean,
need
I
to
think
go.
I think he would compliment LA more than Monroe would, who I kind of want the Blazers to
Yeah.
get. We don't have any cap space to do any of this, of course, but this is always
yeah.
let's trade people.
Yeah.
Which
Batum. Another person who opted in was Rudy Gay.
Yeah, I think
That was
he did.
that wasn't a
The second
surprise
round.
because I don't think he would have gotten more money.
No,
So he
definitely
was
not.
getting 19.
I think it was 19. I think
Yeah,
it was
19 million. Oof.
19. I think it was 19.3.
Yeah.
What it was. So yeah, he definitely stays there. Amari Stoudemire's got an early termination option. I think he just takes the money.
I
He
think
just
he's taking
stays in,
money.
right?
Yeah, because you're getting paid. He's getting paid 20 million a year.
Something like that.
Yeah, 'cause he got a 5-year,
outrageous money.
$100 million.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, so I think what he's doing is he's probably going to wait. He's going to like scare the Knicks a little bit, which is not
Yeah.
going to really scare them because
Yeah.
they'll be like, okay,
Yeah.
early terminate.
Sure. Yeah. Leave.
Yeah,
Get off our books. So yeah, I think he stays in New York for sure.
yeah.
And then
Poor Spike Lee. That poor guy, man.
Yeah.
Every game.
And then a player I'm intrigued by, Kyle Lowry.
Yeah, he's a good point guard.
I think he's a very underrated point guard.
I think yeah.
Does he stay in Toronto? He gets more money, more years in
Mhm.
Toronto.
I think Toronto is not the best place for him. Honestly, you do have people to pass to. You have
Drake.
DeRozan.
He's got Drake.
Yeah,
Drizzy Drake
Drake will follow
with
anybody.
his lit roller.
Yeah, he'll follow anybody. Even though he's from Toronto, but I bet if Toronto tanked, he'd be like, "Oh, LA,
the Knicks
hey,
fan."
there we go,
Yeah, right.
Change the birth certificate."
Right.
But he, I think, because he's got Terrence Ross, he's got DeMar DeRozan, but
yeah.
you don't really have.
I mean, they
'cause
won
every-
they were the 4th seed in the East.
Yes, but what every player says when they come into the league, which half of it's probably a bullshit lie, they're like, "Well, I want championships."
Well, everyone's champions.
Well,
That's not a lie.
No, that's what. Yeah, but they also want a big paycheck too.
Oh yeah, but I mean, that's
Which
the goal.
that could be one of his things. He could want money, you know. There could be, Grandma needs a new liver, so you need that money. But I have a feeling he doesn't stay in Toronto.
Okay.
I
I think he stays. More money, more years. I think he stays. It's hard to say no to more money.
right. That's true.
Like the other person.
If anybody gave me an NBA contract, even the veteran minimum, I would jump on that.
Yeah, exactly.
I'll ride the bench.
I
I'll be a
know,
Luke
yeah.
Babbitt.
I
Somebody thought I
yeah.
was Luke Babbitt once.
I just think.
Except
I
I'm
can see
shorter.
that. I can see that actually. No,
Or
I can see
Andre
that.
Karolinko's brother. I'm like,
No,
what is it, the chin?
I can see Babbitt. I can see Babbitt there. Especially when he had the shaved head. Too,
Oh, yeah.
The buzz cut. But I think the only person that money isn't the number one factor is LeBron. Honestly, I think he's chasing. Jordan's rings. I think he wants at least 6, and so that.
Well, he said 7 in Miami. So
not 1, not 2, not 3. Fuck off with that.
I'm just gonna keep
Yeah.
going with the numbers right here.
You're gonna say that, Dwayne was just like, you motherfucker.
Yeah, Dwayne's like, no, please no more.
Yeah.
My
Stop-
knees are
stop
already
saying this.
Yeah, my knees are crumbling right now.
Stop saying those numbers.
And Bosch is like, money.
Sure, yeah, okay, yeah.
Yeah, I'm getting paid more
I
than
mean-
all y'all.
So yeah, I think LeBron is the only one that money isn't the number
Mustn't-
one
yeah.
writing issue. I think everyone else on this list here,
Is looking
except for
that.
Dirk and Tim, they're just gonna stay.
Well, they're staying because
Yeah,
they're
because
their
they're
hometown.
good guys.
Yeah, that's
So-
they're giving the hometown discount. So,
Definitely. So I think everyone else on this list, it's money. It's
Oh,
the
yeah.
number one factor.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Amari, I
Even
don't
Carmelo.
know. Yeah.
Carmelo, Dwayne Wade, Bosch, it's all money.
Yep.
So that's what we think about the draft class here.
The draft class, you mean the?
I mean the free agent class.
Yeah, free agent class. Yeah.
2014 free agent class here. So let us know, what do you think? Where do you think these guys are going to go?
Oh,
think
yeah.
LeBron's going to stay? Yeah, think he's
Stay
gonna
in
keep
Miami,
his,
or
keep his talent in South Beach, or is he going to go?
Is he gonna go back to his
go back to Cleveland?
house in Cleveland?
Back in Akron, which is
Yeah. The Akron Hammer.
Yeah,
There we
exactly.
go. But
Yeah.
yeah, let us know what you think. Like Chad said, and be sure to like, subscribe,
Sure.
and follow us on Facebook,
Yeah.
Twitter, and
Twitter at Media Maniacs.
that's right. And let your friends know.
Yeah,
And-
and we'll We'll give updates when we know when these players are going to be going.
We'll be updating on our Facebook and Twitter.
Yeah, definitely.
we can't do every video every time somebody.
Yeah.
2 minute
Lance
video
Stevenson's
real
going
quick.
to Phoenix.
Yeah.
Minute video.
That'd be funny if you did. Holy God.
You heard it here first.
Yes.
Breaking exclusive. Media Maniacs. Lance Stevenson to Phoenix.
But yeah.
We'll definitely update you when these guys. We'll probably do a video for LeBron and Carmelo.
Oh yeah,
Those are
definitely.
The two big ones.
We don't really need to do one for Wade or Bosch.
Because we kind of
that's
know what they're
obvious.
doing. Yeah.
And but yeah.
So,
We'll talk to you guys later. See you later.
Peace out.